What's up, guys? It is Leon, and today we got another banger video. This one with my subscriber, Treasure Trove, and also connoisseur of, I guess, YouTube. And he's got his own channel, and I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. He does chess content. Great guy and very good player. Very scary. He's 1500, and we're gonna see how I stand up against him because I've honestly been getting some pretty not so great opponents just because I haven't played random so much. So hey, now we got some quality content going on, and we'll see what happens. So he starts with Zavasi, and I pick Omaji, and we're doing a small Pangea, best out of 3, and I picked Omaji number 1 for the expansion. You get that early expansion going, and it's really cool. It's really easy to get that advantage, you know. And so here we are. I get a pretty good start. I'm not gonna lie. Parallel resources in both of my cities, and there's a city down here that also has fruit as a resource, I believe. There's an indicator down here, but yeah, and my opponent also gets some pretty good start. You know, T0 tribe, they do get those farms going, and they are having a good time economically. They're pumping out, but we are also expanding and really reaching those territories pretty easily. We got some good farmland as well, but we gotta go for organization before anything. This city, unluckily, does not have fruit, but I mean, that's to be expected. We get our first workshop, and we just start expanding here. Again, my opponent, very skilled, you know, they're going with the 3 warrior opening. Very common, and you know, they even have their lighthouse back here that they can get. Very fortunate spawn. They can level up their city this turn, and I believe they do. Yeah, and they get those resources going, and the farmland on this city is absolutely insane, and we're gonna see how that kicks in just a little bit, guys. So right now, the way it's looking, I've expanded faster. You know, I'm trying to find those territories, trying to pump out warriors at least, trying to like exert an advantage, trying to like get more cities as well. But we'll see how numbers add up in this game. This is a real masterclass. So here we find another village up here in the north, and there's a second village up here in the north as well, as you can see by indicators. But we're gonna find, and I don't know why I didn't go this direction. I do make a warrior here. I think I do find my opponent the next turn, and you know, we get a workshop there. Should have probably gone for an explorer in hindsight, but I was a little greedy there. Needed that workshop, and I was still technically ahead in points at this part in the, I guess, the game. And you see these amazing farms. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 resources completely free to my opponent's disposal, and it's gonna be insane. That's an easy giant with an extra tech, and we're gonna see here how this pans out. Okay, continuing here with the video. So I do get a good stronghold in the center, and again, as I was saying, these farms are going to play in a massive role. This spawn is just kind of insane for my opponent, and we do get some more villages, and they're still at 2, and we're expanding to potentially 5 next turn, or in a few turns. I think 2, but I do make a short-sighted exchange here. You know, I do find my opponent's on this ruin, and I do opt to stay on the village. I think my best course of action was to knock them off the ruin, because with this advantage they have here, I just have to do my best to kind of consolidate the position, but a bit of an oversight on my opinion. Not in my opinion. And you know, they have enough for, with roads, they can have a giant this turn, and that's massive. More massive than low taper fade, guys, alright? You know, we see they got their farms, they got their road set up. And they can also have a very aggressive attack here, especially this giant can be roaded into my city. This city's basically gone. There's nothing I can do, and I mean, we're gonna see it's gonna happen in a sec. But I basically just get railed this game, and they're able to take this central city as well from me, not only knocking me off, but like just moving me out of the way. And they got their frontal assault here with their warriors, and their giant is soon to back them up. And even though I start finding some more villages, I get an explorer down here, though it's not to my benefit because it kind of goes around down here, doesn't do a whole lot. And you know, I got these farmlands, but I just can't set up yet. I just don't have the stars per turn, the monetary value, and also since I have so many more cities than my opponent, it's going to cost me a lot more to get farming than, I mean, they get farming for free, but that's besides the point. You know, they have some amazing hunting here still, some great resources overall, and late game they have some amazing windmills, I do believe. they do get this city here. They have more than enough backup to support the city, and they do steal this corner city up here, and they're absolutely able to dominate for the rest of the game. And I'm just gonna save you some trouble. They take the center city here, they take this city up high, and I do believe I end up resigning because I'm just forced into a corner here. They got 3 giants after a while, and these cities are absolutely super tall. And despite them having less cities, sometimes less is more. I have more cities, or had more cities, and they're just able to absolutely dominate with Rider Roads. And they out-Rider Road Omaji. Rider Roaded Omaji, and that's kind of bad for me, at least. And that's what ends up happening here. And they end up attacking here, taking this city here, and they will easily be able to siege my capital and take it the next turn. So I just resign here, and that's the way it looks. Okay, we're gonna hop over to our next game. Okay, here in our Yadik versus Imperius game, I chose Yadik. I don't even know why, really. I was feeling Yadik, and Yadik is a pretty decent tribe. People sleep on Yadik, but Yadik, you get those good road connections. If you get that perfect 3 road opening, you're set for the game. And even if you don't, you still have some pretty good options, especially with organization. They have an above average fruit rate. They got pretty good farms. They got their roads. If you manage to get 5 cities with Yadik, you will get your network monument. You will get your Metropolis monument, and you will basically have 2 guaranteed giants, and that can offer some amazing pressure, especially on a map like this, small Pangea. So we're just gonna see what happens. They obviously get their T0 start, and we start a road in this way. I do find a ruin, very good for me, and there's a city this way as well. And we're just seeing how we can get this game going, So we have a lot of resources here, a decent amount, and they also are expanding. Not as quickly as Yadik, though. That's the good thing with Yadik. Those roads help you get that. It's kind of strange the way you get this amazing economic start with Yadik. And we are able to level up with, I believe, what was it? Organization? How did we level up? Oh, we got a population ruin. Okay, very fortunate for me as well. The population ruin, giving me those populations, that easy level up. Very fortunate. We do have some decent hunting, but organization is definitely going to be a top priority here, guys. We get these villages, and we're able to get some amazing road connections here. Just a 3 road opening almost, because I do end up getting organization a little too early. I definitely should have held off for the organization, though it's a debatable play since this city was already almost ready to level up. So here we go, leveling up this city as well, and I do believe preemptively getting a road connection in this city or next turn. Yeah, and we're just expanding with warriors here. We do find this mountain ruin here. A lot of creators are going to risk it for the ruin. I'm not a lot of creators, guys. I'm built different. So we get some workshops here, I believe. We don't go for any explorers yet because we do find this city over here, and we do start expanding northwards. I think we find our opponent, and we take that easy kill right there. So they got a decent economy going, but we are just ahead so far in development. We're pumping out warriors. We got all this organization, and while it doesn't result to any level ups now, with added tech, this is going to be very good. Very good. We're looking at hunting, possibly. We're looking at hunting. Hunting levels up this city and this city. And this city, as long as we get road connections, this is going to be easy. If we can get another city up here, road connections will be absolutely fantastic, guys. We'll get that easy metropolis and network monument, as I was saying. They do get roads and riders, and we are a little slow to advance our technology, but we are going a more economic route. That definitely does pay out, as you will see. And this game, context behind this game, I was down a game. I was like, okay. He said, okay, let's make it a best of 3. I was like, sure, let's do it. And I was ready to lose because, again, Treasure Trove, a very talented, very good player. And again, I'll throw up his channel. Very good at chess as well, very strategically minded, if you will. But we do get a very fortunate harvest here, guys. Look at all these fruit. Very efficient economy. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's almost like a turns. Let's see. How many level ups can you get with that? So with road connections, 1 level up, 2 level ups, and almost a 3rd level up here. But you can probably find a way to get more of that. Especially with monuments, you can get a giant here pretty easily. So we do level up the city, get an explorer, get some good vision on our opponents. Doesn't exactly do what we'd like, but gets the job done. Gets these villages unveiled, gives us a priority, a target, and I do believe we get on both of these ruins. I go for climbing here just for the ruin, and we're able to get a double ruin this turn. We discover the secret of farming. Very fortunate for us. Get a easy level up in this city with populations, of course. So we're gonna get these connections. We anticipate a connection into this city, hopefully. Number one is to work towards that network monument, as I was saying, and we start producing riders as well, because we've been slacking a bit on the unit production in favor of economy, and it has been benefiting us so far because the points are looking pretty stacked against him. 3,000, 2,000, about 1,000 ahead, which is all right. It's nothing too crazy. Definitely like comeback territory, and we're looking pretty good here. And you see, he does siege this city, some good riders, but we are able to unsiege pretty easily, especially with all these roads. We're able to kill this rider as well, and just move forward. And we're gunning for this city over here, but with his riders and added backup that I cannot see, we are not able to hold this city, and it's a little unfortunate for us, you know, but it's manageable again. And the plan is here to hopefully get this city, get this lighthouse, get some vision, and get like just a good spawn where we can level up the city, get a giant, get Metropolis, get a giant here, get network with this as well, and that would be basically just game. That's what that would be. And we do put our units there on mountains. This mountain range right here is really protecting us against any like rider attacks. They are able to come in through this way, but it makes it a lot more difficult and a lot more predictable. So that does come to our benefit. We are here. We do get this lighthouse here, very beneficial to us. Good for us, because we just see one connection or one. We could even get fishing if we were really desperate for a giant. But, you know, it wouldn't really benefit us long run. They do come in here with some warriors, some our riders. That was a misplay on my part. And they do get very aggressive here, trying to stave us off this village here. Because, you know, they want that village. They want it. And they're moving in a lot of riders just to this northern part of the map. Very good by him. Treasure knows what he's doing. And, you know, he's just pumping them out. He's just moving and moving, and it's hard to keep up. Still attacking and smacking. He rides in. Well, I ride in. Get rid of some riders. This guy is stuck here, unfortunately. He will perish. And I try to road in some warriors potentially, and I just got to get my riders in order. Because, you know, his rider is very organized. You know, he's even roading in some riders just to get more mobility out of them. You can see his road placements are very methodical. Always going north, east. Very good road placements by him. Mine as well, looking very good. I'd say pretty decent. Very good opponent, by the way. And we do get a giant in this city, as I was planning before, getting a giant in this city. Even before with the killer monument, I believe. Yeah, with the killer monument, which I forgot. I was like, hey, we got the killer monument as well. We can get some giants pumping. Like, it's nobody's business, guys. And, I mean, it surely isn't. This city, soon to get a giant, very soon. And I do just pull up on that village. And he is able to take it back just fine. And he does get a veteran on that village, which means, okay, it's going to take a lot to get that village, but with this giant, it should be pretty easy. And we'd be able to get that rolling. And we're still ahead as far as points go, as far as economy goes. He's got 15 stars per turn, and we got 22. So we are pretty, more or less close, but a 5-star per turn lead is actually pretty significant, guys. And we just start, again, producing riders. We got some warriors down here trying to do like a slingshot maneuver, just trying to move our warriors up. Seeing if we can siege this city soon with this warrior, which is very good to us. All his forces are mostly up here in the north. And we do get a giant in this city, which is what we were planning here with the network, with the... I guess we got the Metropolis monument here. And we got that giant going. He's able to unsiege, unfortunately for me. But we do have a lot of warriors here on the mountainsides, just exerting an area of control, you know, like preventing rider fronts and attacks. And we are able to siege one of his cities and almost siege this one. And with this giant here on the frontier, this city is basically mine. And with connections, it should be a very easy win from here. And that's why my opponent resigns here, because, I mean, there's not much to be done. This is taken, this is under siege. On my turn, is it on my turn? Yeah. These are both under siege. His stars per turn are being very limited right now. Like, now he's down. So that's -2, that's 4. So he's at like 13 stars per turn. I'm at 23. A 10-star lead right there, depraving him of any stars per turn, any real production. And we're still producing riders like it's nobody's business. He may have a lot of riders right now, but it's just not to his benefit. And we do pull out winning with this game. And now it is tied 1-1. Okay, now for our third and final game, we come out here. Barter versus Luxador. Luxador, very flexible. Luxador is a very fun tribe to play. I'm playing Barter, a little sweaty. I really wanted the win, guys. And you know, Treasure, a very skilled player, is able to come in here and just, you know, he can play with anything, really. So we get that easy workshop T0 start. And he does the double warrior opening. I do think he goes for a triple, just for that expansion. We do find a village pretty easily. He finds a ruin on the mountains, but, you know, that costs a little extra. And he does go for the climbing in the mountain ruin, and he does spot us pretty early on in the game. And he is able to expand pretty quickly, find these villages, not nearly as quickly as we can. But we are still producing and moving pretty quickly, you know. We're going to get some decent economy going. We do get hunting, or we have hunting. So the thing is, though, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of, like, upgradable cities. Like this city right here, that's all organization. There's no way to upgrade that city with our current techs, and not in our interest really, because well, that's Luxador's tree. But we have hunting, but we're probably going to go for forestry, upgrading this city, but not even able to upgrade this city, which is very unfortunate for us. Not good at all. You know, they're producing warriors, they're being very good with that. And we're making riders now. We research riding. You know, with Barter, you have a few options. You can go archers, you can go riders, you can go roads, you can do a lot of things. But here it's just, so we're trying to do. So they are producing a lot of warriors, just trying to expand really quickly. And their expansive approach, it is good for them, you know. We are able to find some warriors around here and do some certain things. Okay, so we got the village here. And we find a ruin in this direction. Okay, and we get an explorer here, which is great. Alrighty, and from here, we do find their capital, and we are able to find a lot of good vision that does serve us well in the later game. Now here, they find this village over here, and we're kind of looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty even game as far as cities go. There might be another one in this corner, this top corner over here. Over here, there's probably a village. But besides that, it's looking pretty even. There's a ruin here that I would like to grab. And, you know, they do get some good level ups here. And, you know, we're still expanding here. We're still conquering villages, trying to find it. And we do try to knock them off this village on the left. But right now, we just don't have the riders. And I just need to get up my economy. And, you know, I got some pretty not so great spots. At least for lumber huts. We got lumber huts here, but no really good sawmill spot. Here as well, there's a sawmill spot. It's decent, not really great though. Not what you want to see. Here it's single. I mean, honestly, it's not looking so hot. And our density is not so great either. So this is really like a come from behind victory here. Or soon to be. Hopefully. As you'll see. But okay, we're getting for villages. And this absolutely useless. Well, at least he sees this village over here. Honestly. And he'd have to go for roads maybe to get to that village. A little not so great for him. You know, and his techs are probably not going to be able to level up that village too great. And I do believe he levels up a city here with a monument. What monument is that? I do believe he goes for a philosophy rush, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Yeah, he goes for a philosophy rush, a very advanced strategy, and I did not see it coming. I was actually caught off guard when I saw this. This is a peace monument right here, and I was so confused. I was like, what? Did he rush philosophy? I'm so confused, and he did. Very sophisticated strategy here. He gets forestry for cheap, gets some good resources, and Luxador, they have very good forest rates as well. He has better forest than I do, and I'm Barter. Very unfortunate forest for me. And we do expand. We do find that village down there, and we get to work. we're leveling up, we're moving, we're trucking, we're just doing what we can here. And I do level up the city, get that sawmill, level up this city, get some resources, much needed. And you know, it's 11 to 15 stars per turn, so we do have more villages than him. His villages are, well, cities at this point are actually more advanced than mine, but that's due to like unfortunate resources. You know, this city not doing a whole lot. Over here, that's okay, that's decent. This city's pretty good, but the problem with this city is that there's a veteran swordsman on that mountain. He's gonna siege next turn, and it's gonna be very costly to try to defend that city, especially with the riders I have set up. It's just gonna be so hard, and you're gonna see this very advanced play that I pull in a second here. So he comes in with his he researches archery, you know, try to combat the rider strategy with maybe some well-placed warriors and some archers. That's a really good strategy right there. We do get a warrior in this city, but he is going to siege with his 18 health veteran swordsman. That's not good for us. That's actually very bad, especially with the way my riders are placed. There's not really anything I can do, but I do pull this amazing play out of my pocket, which is kind of crazy. I get a giant in there. We do a giant push, and we're able to push out that veteran swordsman from there and get some decent development on my cities as well. This is amazing. Get another workshop. We get to level up our economy while also defending, which is something you love to see. We do get a siege on this city right here, and we just get producing, get moving. You know, they have their archers now, so they are able to take care of that rider pretty easily. And you know, they're moving their archers in, they're producing. And I do believe we go for roads pretty soon, if we don't already. This is my opponent's tech tree. Let's give a gander at that. You know, they're going for mathematics, they're going for this forestry stuff. They got it pretty cheap because of their expansion into philosophy. So we see they're moving, they're trucking. And you know, we're trying to get some efficient, easy kills with riders. Riders, what you gotta work for is efficiency. Efficiency with riders will get you very far. And then I start to develop a back line of catapults here. Just a number one, I can outrange those archers. He doesn't have a lot of mobility with riders yet, so you gotta take advantage of that. And he is able to get a super unit. Now, you're gonna see how his super units come and absolutely devastate me for a little bit. Now, we do have these riders back here. And you know, rider efficiency, it's all about cycling them in and out, trying to get that efficiency, but also making sure that you don't like just kill riders. You try to like manage like veterans, try to get those going. Pro players, you know, they're always trying to get veterans, they're always trying to maximize their value with riders. And it like Omaji games, pro Omaji games, you see a lot of that. And Barter as well. Barter often goes for riders. And we do get some easy health there. These archers are doing a lot of work on my city, and just because there's so many archers here, I just don't train units after all. After this, I just move in my rider, move out, and that's it. And we do end up sieging with our giant. We're also exerting a lot of pressure here, and we're trying to take this city now. Alright, and you know, our city's still kind of underdeveloped, not where we'd want them, but we're still doing okay. This super unit is putting a lot of work in, and he's close to getting another giant in his capital. So we do get some easy hits against these archers. We do get that snipe with the catapults. The catapults are serving and doing their work. We gotta get a veteran. Veteran catapults, like to see them. You know, veteran catapults, they don't do a whole lot, honestly, the veteran status, but it is helpful. And he does get another super unit. But the thing is, now that we start building these catapults and we got all these riders in the back, just we are able to adequately defend giants. It's not like the first game where, okay, he has a giant down, I have a bunch of riders, they can't really do anything, and it's kind of hurting me. No, now we got roads too, so we're just connecting up, and now we're starting to get some amazing level ups. Use that Metropolis Monument, I believe, Particle Fortune, I'm pretty sure, and we get that giant in the middle city. And after we siege this city, what we try to do here is connect, get some good connections, and we do level up our main capital here. And you know, with the strange thing, we're still in second with points. You know, they have 2 cities, and they still got more. Or actually, no. Barter. Yeah, now we're first. Okay, now we're first with all that progress, all that going on, and you know, we'll see what happens here. They got that archery. They're able to, you know, chip at my giant pretty well, but we have conquered this city and nobody's taken it from us. we do have this other giant on the way, and he has a lot of pressure on this city, you know, trying to get rid of that giant. But I am able to get rid of one of his giants and adequately defend that city with just a giant placed there. No training of units there. It's a bit of a waste to do that. And with these catapults we have set up in the back and in my city of Urblin, man, these names are so weird. Anyways, we have 3 catapults easily able to snipe and just destroy that giant. There's nothing he could have done to predict that. I do not believe he had the vision for that either. Let's just see quickly. I don't think he had the vision for that, obviously. So, no, he did have the vision though. Yeah, he had the vision of these, but there's just nothing he can do here. He is being very aggressive with this giant, trying to push in, trying to exert some sort of advantage here with this giant unit placed. And you know, we got this going. And I am able to giant push yet again. Another amazing play. Very fortunate there. And you know, despite his resources and economy, he just can't beat me from here. Number one, I got more units on him. All these catapults on the back lines could be absolutely devastated by, let's say, a knight. But you're going to see a play here that he pulls at the end. That's absolutely amazing. But just one turn too late. You're going to see, okay, I'm marching in. I want to take his capital. I just want to go there. I just want to get it done. And you'll see, I'm a little careless here, and my placements are not so great. These catapults, you know, they're good here. But the thing is, next turn, he produces a knight. And his knight sieges all the way over here. I want you guys to see this real quick. This knight chain is insane. So he comes in, he roads in his knight, he kills that catapult, kills that catapult, kills that catapult, kills that rider, kills that catapult, kills that rider, kills that catapult, finds that rider at the city, and he sieges my capital. This capital right here. 1, 2, 3. No catapults in range. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 2 riders in range, maybe. Yeah, there's 2 riders, 3 riders in range. I'm pretty sure that would have been a W for him, just out of his pocket. But I am able to capture his capital here with a rider, with these 2 giants, and that was almost an amazing, spectacular play. And I do really have my hat off to Treasure Trove. Thank you for this amazing game. And thank you guys for watching till the end. I really do appreciate that. It's a long video, I know. And, you know, you gotta withstand me for a while. But we got through it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Fun fact about this video, I had to re-record it because I lost all the footage. I had live commentary. You know, I was really hyped. I was really energetic. I still am right now. But, you know, I couldn't do as I wanted there. But it was still very good, in a very amazing game, very good display from Treasure Trove. I appreciate him. Plugging his channel in the, well, plug number 1, plug the Discord. Discord's great. Number 2, Treasure Trove, his channel. If you like chess content, you like more strategical games, go check him out. He's a great creator, and you know, an up and coming creator. He might do Polytopia content soon, so watch out, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you got to this point, tell me. Hit me up with a comment. I love comments, by the way. Just comment, guys. I mean, honestly, it's so uplifting for me. And, you know, thank you guys a lot for these amazing games. And I do end up, you know, the thing is, too, which is kind of funny to me, every time I beat him, I get, like, plus 30. He beats me. He gets, like, plus 5. So, hey, we're going to get some better content going with these harder matchups. So, again, thank Treasure Trove for that one, guys. Get some better content rolling. And I guess see you guys later.